fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today for another video in my Stay or Go video series. This is a series that I resurrected from last year. Last year I think I had 10 kits in it, and before we moved to Canada, I say got rid of. What I mean is I donated or passed on to other people who would enjoy them kits that I just thought, I'm never going to get to these, and so let me give them to somebody who's going to get the enjoyment out of them. That was probably 7 of the 10, maybe not quite that many. I just, I have so many, and I'm trying to get rid of my stash. And before we moved, I was like, I don't know that I'm ever going to get to these. It's not worth hauling them all the way to Canada. And I thought I had done a really good job of kind of weeding out the ones that I thought I'm never going to get to. But as my pile gets smaller and smaller, I get to things and I'm like, why didn't I consider this one or that one? So this is going to be, I think, number 12 in the video series. So let me get everything out of the box and then I'll explain why I'm not sure about this one. Okay, so I've got everything out of the box. I've got the drills here. We'll look at these in a minute. I've got instructions, which I don't need here. We've got our tool kit. So this is actually one of my newer purchases, but, well, newer. I think last summer maybe I bought this. I don't remember exactly, but judging from the toolkit. So it's in these older bags. We get kind of their old tray with the stopper. We get some branded and very pokey tweezers. We get a bag of baggies, which I won't use. We get heart wax. We get a scrunchie. We get our diamond painting pen, and then we get a 4 and a 7 placer. And then things we no longer get in the toolkits, as I understand it, a little cookie cover minder and some pretty washi tape. So I'll add this to my washi tape collection, but everything else I'll probably bag up to donate to someone else because I doubt if I'll use it. So that's what's in the toolkit. So what kit am I not sure about? It is the Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher. And I actually really like this image. This is a square kit. It is 45 by 62, so it's not huge. But as you can see, it is a lot of background, which I thought was mostly black. It does look in the image here like it's kind of textured. So there's probably going to be some confetti in the background and certainly some confetti in the actual Dreamcatcher here. It's got 46 colors. It does have 1 fairy dust, and it looks like there's 3 ABs with it. And again, I really like this image, but part of my hesitation is, 1, it's a square. Not that I mind squares, but rounds just go faster for me. And 2, I have another kit that is kind of this exact same image. I mean, I really like this one because it's the Dreamcatcher, but the other one that I have is just called Desert Succulents. I think that's the name of it. I'll throw a picture of it up over there. They're basically kind of the same picture. It's a lot of the same succulents. I think it's by the same artist even. So I just am like, would I rather keep the round or the square? I'm going to pick the round probably, although I don't know the size on the round. It might be a little bit bigger. Let me go look at the size and see if it's the same artist. The other one that I have is called Desert Bloom. It is the same artist, and it's kind of the same thing. It is much bigger. It's, I think, like 80 by 50, 80 by 60, somewhere in there, so it's much larger, but it's a round. So even the size, I think, with it being round, like if this one was that big square, I definitely would probably pass it on, but this one, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let me grab the canvas and we'll look at it. Okay, so looking at the other image of the other kit that I have, the background is kind of almost the same. So there is a lot of multi-placing, it looks like, but obviously lots of confetti here. This one is going to be quite a bit smaller, obviously, and I can't fit it all on the screen, so I'll take some B-roll so you guys can kind of see everything. But you've got the Dreamcatcher here. Let me scoot it up a little so you can see some of the flowers. And then you've got all these kind of succulent flowers down here and the feathers that trail along the end of the Dreamcatcher. It's Diamond Art Club, so I know the symbols are going to be nice and clear. The drills are going to be good quality. The glue is going to be nice. Because it's the same artist and it's kind of the same one, the other one is more colorful. This one, because of the Dreamcatcher, which I like, but because of the Dreamcatcher, you have all of this kind of dark blue and black background. The other one that I have, there's a lot more flowers, and there's like a couple of butterflies and a hummingbird, I think. So there's just a lot less background as a whole to do, even though the painting is much larger. And it's round. I know I keep harping on that, but for me, rounds go faster. So even if it's a larger kit, if it's round, I'm happier to do it. Squares just, for whatever reason, take me so much longer. I mean, it's pretty. It's not that. It's just like I feel like this is sort of a duplicate, I guess. So I'm really wondering, and actually I didn't even realize this was square until I pulled it out. I was just looking at it going, well, okay, first let's measure. So this one is supposed to be 45 by 62. So 45 exactly that way. And if I turn it this way, I get 62 and a half. They have 62.7, so close enough. So the size is accurate and it's pretty, but like I said, I think my biggest hesitation is that feels like it's a duplicate of the other one. And if I did this one first, then I probably wouldn't feel like doing the other one. And if I did the other one first, then I probably wouldn't feel like doing this one. I mean, there's a part of me that says I should do this one because it's smaller, but it's also square, which means I'm probably not saving any time even though it is smaller. So let's look at the drills. So I can see just from this sleeve, I've got 3 bags of 823. I've got 5 bags of the dark blue, which those are going to be background colors. I've got 3 bags of 939, 2 bags of this kind of dark blue, and then 2 bags of another dark blue. Then we've got a brown. There's our first AB, which is that kind of sagey green, a dark green, another AB, which is kind of an off-white, and then kind of a very pale tan or like a beige. Then in this one we get, of course, lots of different shades of green, a dark green, and kind of just a regular green. And there's our fairy dust drills, which are kind of like a lime or spring green. Then we've got another bag of that brown, which I think is the same number as the other brown, a light green, a slate blue, kind of a bright orange, bubblegum pink, and orange. There's our third AB, which is pink, another kind of slate blue, a pink, a green, a brown, and another kind of bright green. And then we've got like a coral, light khaki, a purple, a dark brown, a cornflower blue, another very light tan, kind of dark orange. We've got a pink, a green, oh, and another fairy dust. Oh, there's 3 fairy dust in here. Okay, so there's another purple fairy dust. I don't know how I missed that. Then we've got a light blue, kind of an olive green, and another white fairy dust. We've got a purple, a dark red, a yellow, Christmas red, dark brown, dark red, and a dark purple. So let's look on the canvas and see where our 3 ABs go. So we've got just little white dots for the highlights where some of the white fairy dust go. Then we've got some sparkles here on this kind of cactus bush, whatever this is, with the berries, and also some over here on whatever this is, and some down one of the ones hanging off of the bottom for the green fairy dust. And then the pink fairy dust is in this succulent. It looks like just this one. I don't see it anywhere else. So just this one and then the little flower that's underneath it here. So that's the 3 fairy dust. And then the ABs, the light green one is in this plant and over here in some of the leaves and some of the leaves that stem down. Then the kind of light yellow is kind of some highlights around the dream catcher up here. So that's little highlights off of that. And then the third one, which was the pink one, is in this flower here, this succulent. So I do like that you get the 3 ABs plus the 3 fairy dust. Fairy dust are always cool, but I probably have fairy dust in the other one as well. So again, it just feels like I need to decide between the 2 of them. So leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Do you think it's better to do the smaller one, even though it's square and it will likely take longer? Or should I do the other one even though it's bigger and it's round? Also, I feel like the other one is more colorful because it doesn't have as much background as this one does. More of it is like the flowers and plants and the little animals that are in it versus having so much of this kind of be this dark blue and black background. So let me know what you think. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video, guys. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.